Does look like a majority see it that way. It's not like it's overwhelming, right? Any numbers that are between 40 and 60 are kind of like a divided world. But I think like my first reaction is just, it's an interesting question and it's a useful one to ask, but it's a little bit of a misleading question because, you know, party leaders are responsive to lots of different constituents. So when you say, well, like, what does the party care about? The interests of the party leaders are interested in various constituencies that include ordinary voters. So whatever's in the party leader's best interests is we got to pay attention to these voters. But I do think it's an interesting question, and the fact that you get responses like this, I think reflects a view of how we think about political parties in this country, which is we often view them as some kind of thing that's getting in the way of representation. So there's citizens and there's government, and then parties are somehow like in the middle and getting in the way. I think most of us who study political parties don't view them that way. I think what we would think of as a political party is actually a bunch of citizens who have organized and decided to make it their careers to try to shape and influence politics. And so there shouldn't be anything that's sort of at odds. But of course, once you get involved, right, and make it part of your career, then a party leader also is like, well, this is my job. And if we win, I get reelected and I get to keep doing what I'm doing. And if we lose, then I don't. And they can conceivably lose sight of what the ordinary voter is interested in. And so I do think it reflects a pretty substantial mistrust on the part of a lot of Americans of political parties, which I happen to think is unfortunate because parties are a really useful institution for lots of purposes.